Going to mug me?
Am I gonna mug you?
Is that gorgeous or what, eh?
And I believe I can run a decent marathon.
Download Veely now.
Weekend retreats are a haven for DIYers who know just enough to be dangerous.
All my years of construction, I've never seen a wall like this.
And when property owners get in over their heads,
Row 2, strike 2.
we're here to save them from their reno gone wrong.
Good job, Gary.
In just 2 days, we're going to whip these weekend warriors into shape.
You guys are killing me.
I'm Dave DePensier, and this is Reno My Reno.
This old cabin of Gary and Lisa Allen's was frozen in time, abandoned for over 20 years when they bought it 4 years ago.
The inside was pretty bad. There was clothes scattered everywhere. All the belongings of the previous owners were here.
It took months to clean it out, and now it's taking years to renovate. Gary has been trying to chip away at projects on his own, but his massive to-do list has resulted in a living space full of lumber, excessive spray foam, and exposed log walls that need attention.
You see all the old logs. I love the old log cabs. There's so much history behind that.
Yeah.
Looks like we got something going on around the back here.
That's going to be our living room, hopefully.
This is work in progress.
I think I want to see your work.
You better wear your blindfold.
I'm scared to go look inside, to be quite honest with you. Ooh. Like I walk in, it looks like a lumber store in this place. He's got every type of pine material that's ever been made. This is a pine-a-palooza. So how long you been at a standstill here?
We haven't done anything back here for probably 18 months or so.
Yeah, I had a little bit of assistance on the floor and the framing and what have you, but we said enough. We have to stop.
When he gets frustrated, he switches to another project. So
Yeah.
that's
I'm
why
all over the
everything's...
No, you're one of them guys.
Yeah.
Start one, don't finish,
That's
move on to
right.
the next
Yeah.
one. He's just lost confidence, and it has just stalled. Some history here.
Yeah, we have quite the story, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes. This was bought from an estate, so everything was left in the house. All the person's clothing, there was pots drying in the sink, and money in jars, money under the floorboards, just money even lying on the floor. We actually paid for the property.
Come on.
With the amount of money we found here.
I got a change of plans. We're actually gonna tear this place apart because I want to find some more money.
I think we should get an excavator in here and just demo this place and dig holes everywhere. There's got to be more money.
Well, I'm feeling inspired. Tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna stay with me and the boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you how to do things right so that you don't end up with this, okay? And you're gonna go away for a couple days and we're gonna get a hold of you when we're done. We are gonna change this space dramatically for you.
Great.
So I think what we're gonna do is make this place a space where they can come and hang out. Make it feel like it's an old pub, skin it all in log siding and put some pine on the ceiling, because we all know he loves pine.
And I hope we find a little money along the way.
I hope so, but
Let's go.
okay, I can hardly wait.
Looks like he's running a lumber store.
It's good to keep these around because you never know when you're gonna need a 12-inch piece of pressure treated.
I'm a collector of pieces of wood that no one's going to use, and I don't have the heart to throw it out.
This place is upside down with pine. It is everywhere. It's a pinacopia here.
And he said the original owner was a hoarder?
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
I don't think so.
Maybe you should just go outside and sniff the trees if you like the pine so much.
Now I got everything out of this room. I want to get going on the ceiling. He's already insulated and polyed, so it's time to put on the TNG.
144 3/4.
144 3/4. What's going on?
I don't know.
Let's go.
What's going on out there? Uh-oh.
59 and a half.
Gary, what's that say?
59 and a half.
What did I say?
I thought it was 59 and a half.
Anthony, what did I order?
56 and a half.
Strike
Okay.
one.
All right.
And I thought, you know what, we'll ease Gary into the job, so I made him the runner, and didn't work out very well.
Where are we going the other end
And
now?
we're not even done the first row. Gary, you gotta take it outside, bro. The groove's buried, right?
Okay.
See, now that don't match. Row 2, strike 2. Hey,
like this.
I'm confident by row 16 you're gonna have it down.
He did a lot of running, in and out, and turning the boards around, because I kept telling him over and over again how they come in.
I think I got it, guys.
take a good look at it. We're the wrong way here.
So we have to turn it around.
You can do it in the room. You're lucky this time.
it's short.
Because Gary, row 3, strike 3, high five on the way out. Let's go.
All right,
Come on,
here we go.
you're on a roll.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's just a little nervous hanging with the pros.
This is looking great, guys. I like what I'm seeing.
He was a ton of fun, and you know what? I was laughing hysterically when I was working with him. But I think Derek had a riot with him.
It's 82 1/4, Derek.
Okay.
Listen, did I ever tell you the story about when I was digging the hole for the outhouse?
No. Gary gives me a story,
You want to hear one more story?
then another story,
Listen, did I ever tell you the story about my wife? She just drove me crazy.
then another story. So what was the measurement again?
I forgot. Do you remember? I don't know.
Gary. Gary is a wild man full of stories. I don't know if Gary's messing with me, but I'm losing my mind.
We nailed the ceiling, everything's in good, and now we're gonna move on to siding. So Gary, I gotta show you the siding, I love it.
Okay.
So this is like a 6-inch D-style log siding we're gonna use.
Okay.
And it's shiplap, so you can see how it goes together, and this is what it's gonna look like on the wall. There's a couple different ways to do the corners, but because there's a D style on the log and they butt together in the corner, you either have to run one side in and cope them all, or put the post in and butt them all to the post. That'll give us a nice finish. All right, Gary, we got this wood you had. We're gonna run through the table saw, miter them, and we're gonna run them through the planer, we're gonna put them together.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Gary, we got these all ripped.
Right.
We got them planed.
Okay.
Now the last thing we gotta do is get some carpenter's glue. I'm gonna run a nice big bead along the miter,
Okay.
nail them together, and we're all set.
Okay.
Let's go put these in.
All righty.
All right, let's go grab some siding and start putting it on. We got this wall pretty well ready.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, there's no sitting down on the job. Come on, get up.
Good job, Gary. Had a little bit of a rough start today, but you're really coming into your own.
You guys are killing me. I was in a state of shock and in awe to see the quality of the workmanship. This is something different. It looks super.
You know what? I'm feeling without having to do the floor and how things are going, the ceiling went well, and the log siding's actually going really well. I don't think it's gonna be too late of a night for a change.
We ran out of 2x4s, and I didn't want to waste any of the small pieces that were here.
This is by far the worst framed wall I have ever seen in my life. Well, boys, I was pretty happy with the progress yesterday. I think we did pretty well.
Think so?
How you feeling this morning?
I'm ready to go.
That's good, because you're coming with me today.
Okay.
We got to go take a look at this wall. There's quite a conglomeration of happening over there, and I need some explanation of what actually happened. This is by far the worst framed wall I have ever seen in my life.
That'll take about an hour to explain.
No. I'm only giving you like 3 minutes to explain it. That's it. I seen what happens when the stories go with Derek yesterday.
Good luck remembering your measurements.
All right, Gary, I got to hear it. All my years of construction, I've never seen a wall like this.
Dave, we ran out of 2x4s, so we ended up using 2x3s, as you can see. And I didn't want to waste any of the small pieces that were here, and so I utilized them. It was just to save time because I didn't want to go 20 kilometers to pick up some 2x4s.
When we were clearing this room out, all those little tiny blocks, it's all making sense to me now. I'm blown away that someone actually took the time to put this together. It would have been way quicker to go to the lumber store and buy more material, even if it was 2 hours away. Just looking by the floor, like we're talking probably 3 inches, like this. I gotta get this wall out of here. I gotta take it apart and start from scratch and get us a nice straight wall, or this room's not gonna look good at all. That's what I think of Gary's wall.
Oh, geez, Dave, I just ripped my shirt.
I'm not surprised with all the screws you had to use to put all these blocks together.
So I got Gary helping me with this wall, and you know what? He was amazed at how easy it was to build a straight wall.
You probably waste more time trying to piece things together like a jigsaw puzzle, like I did.
All right, Gary, wall's all done. That's how you do it. Now we can just finish up with the rest of the log siding. Hey, you haven't seen the guys around, have you?
Derek, we gotta go find that money.
I think it's down here.
Do you? I'm a prospector too. I wouldn't mind, walking around and see if I could find something. You said it was here.
I don't think it's down there. I think it's in here.
Oh, Dave, could you hold on for a minute? Lisa and I have a time capsule here that we'd like to put in the cabin.
You know what? I've never come across a time capsule in all my years of renovating and building, but what a great idea. This must be the original place when you got it?
When we purchased it.
Nice. Items belonging to the original owner, jewelry, some newspapers, and looks like you got some photos of the renovation.
Yes, we do.
No problem.
Great.
It's buried now. Oh yeah, it's about time you guys showed back up. Where you guys been?
Oh, just looking around.
Out and about,
Doing what?
Just looking at the beautiful nature.
That's right. I'm gonna give my 2 weeks notice right now.
I'm booking a trip to Disneyland. And we tried, but we never found a damn thing.
All right, Gary.
Looks great.
Now that we're all done this wall, I want you to try and do the last window jam with the sill and the trim. Anthony's got everything done over here. You're gonna do this one.
When Dave asked me to make the window frame around one of the windows, I said, what?
Take the measurement. You're gonna wanna measure the measurement. Measure it, measure.
I'm not too good with the measurements. Dave, I think I made a little bit of a mistake here. The measurements were off somewhat. You have to be very precise, and if you're out by a ½ an inch, that'll throw off your whole project.
Dry fit this first, get it into place, then you can measure your sides, and then your top. When you're doing renovations and you're trying to tackle something that you haven't done before, just baby step your way in. Whoa, I think you got these pieces mixed up, bud. The more he thinks about it, the more confused he gets. Fits it inside.
Okay.
Before you put anything together, make sure it all fits. Top, out. And you know what? If you have to label them, label them.
What do you think?
Yeah, you just got that leveled up and shimmed in there, and it'll be all set. Did you cut one wrong here, Gary? This was supposed to be on the inside.
Oh, I like it better that way.
At the end of the day, he got it done, and it went in, and it worked. Job well done, Gary. Tell you what, I'll get Anthony to finish this up. Why don't you go have a break?
Oh, that's great. I think I'll go talk to Derek. Well, Derek, I think with this mud bath here, I should have brought the four-wheeler.
What was that? Gary and his stories. I can't get a moment of peace without him coming at me with a new story.
Asking if he had any availabilities in his cabins. And he says, wait a minute, is your name Gary?
What was that,
and
Gary?
Just a minute, I haven't finished the story. And I said, wait a minute, is your name Gary? I said, yes. He says, yes, we
Gary.
can accommodate. We can
You're
accommodate
wild,
you guys
man.
with accommodations.
Good day, boys. We got a lot done. I don't want to jinx myself, but we're in pretty good shape. So tomorrow, all we got left is some custom furniture and a built-in bookshelf.
Hey, Dave, what do you think of the dartboard that I constructed?
Hey, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's only maybe a foot off. That's not too bad.
What's a foot between friends? What's going on with the table, fellas?
Well, I got the ultimate idea for this puppy.
Today's the custom build day.
This area,
Yeah.
because you have a lounging area over there, I'm gonna make this pub style.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Let's do it.
Well, hang on. We got another project.
Ready? Okay, what's that?
Well, you got a dartboard going up here. I want you to build a square frame for the dartboard to go on.
Last time I played darts, I hit somebody right inside of the forehead.
Jesus,
So I was asked to leave.
You were asked? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me, Gary. What have we gotten into here?
What's the plan on the table?
This is a nice big chunk of beam we had. I saw this big beam of pine, which pine seems to be the theme here. We'll start off with our dimension there. I'll miter the corners, come in this way.
And these will be the beams.
That's right.
It's gonna be chunky and beefy. It's gonna look great. Look like it belongs in a pub.
Don't fall. All right, Gary. This is the last project, and then you're done.
Oh, thank goodness.
We need around 36 inches and approximately 42 inches. You can stagger them. Whatever you think's gonna look good is what I want. Then you need to make a 2-inch strap to go across the top and then across the bottom. And then the dartboard gonna go right in the center. So if you have any questions, do not come find me, because you're on your own here. Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
I love building furniture, so that's kind of my passion. So it's a piece that you'll never see anywhere else, and I love doing that.
Lisa loves antiques, and there's stuff all over this property. The old shed is full of stuff.
We got some old nails here.
Those will look cool.
Yeah.
I like this hubcap, too.
Look at that old pipe. First aid kit for emergency use. It's a flask.
Gary might need that for his project later, though.
Okay.
We might be able to find a spot for these.
For sure.
How-
Yeah, you know that diamond that I did? Right on top.
Perfect idea.
With all the money they found in this place, I gotta use this horseshoe.
Hey, look at those old skis. Grab them, too.
Oh, good. Hey, what about this? I think Gary knows how to use this.
I don't think so.
Let's hang it on the wall then.
Sweet table, man. This looks
Glad you
so
like it.
good.
Hey, Dave, what do you think of the dartboard that I constructed?
Hey, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks a little wider than I thought.
Think the measurements are okay?
How big did you make it? It's supposed to be around
A little bit.
36,
It's a little bit bigger.
46.
I can understand 36, 46. I can understand that.
What do you think, fellas?
Way too big.
I wanted it to be big because my aim isn't very good.
You know what? You did a great job. It's only maybe a foot off. That's not too bad. But I'll go fix it quick.
Oh, that'd be
Okay.
fantastic.
What's a foot between friends?
What do you think, honey?
Oh my God.
68 to the center. Right around there.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang the dartboard, and we ain't playing any darts with this guy. That's it. He can throw the darts whenever he wants when I'm gone, but I ain't getting one in the forehead here.
All done.
Perfect. What more you need? Dartboard, table, beers.
Looks
All
fantastic.
set in here.
You only got one more thing to do, Gary.
What's
You
that?
gotta fill these.
I'll get right on that.
Attaboy.
Okay.
Got the horseshoe on, we got the pub table in, we got the dartboard up. Hey, we don't even need Merrill on this one. Space is done.
I am so in love with these carpet tiles. Look at that.
I thought we were done here. Like, what's...
No, like just a dartboard does not make a room, you know?
Wow.
Apparently, Merrill doesn't like what we've done with the place. Whatever.
Starting to look like a cow.
It is.
Yeah, this looks really cool, actually.
They're so cool.
Where did you get this couch at?
Yeah, it belongs to them. I just put a slipcover on it. Looks pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it looks great, actually, but
I know it's super heavy.
definitely not light.
Thank you. Thanks.
Loggers for a log cabin.
Exactly. Very cool. Payback. That goes there. Coffee table here.
Okay, so maybe we needed a few more things. Merrill brings in all the stuff, puts it where she wants it, and what can I say? It looks absolutely stunning.
All right, last piece. There you go.
Perfect. I'm done, officially. We've turned this former space for wood storage with cobbled framing and exposed logs into a family room with a real log cabin feel. I hope Lisa likes all the changes to the space.
What do you think, honey?
Oh my God. I'm speechless. Nothing like I would have expected it.
She was blown away. I think she was almost in tears. She was really, really excited, and she didn't realize it would turn out that good.
The skis, dartboard for Justin, hubcaps from the back room, the bottles. This is great. It's super, it's fantastic. I didn't know what to expect at all. I had no idea what I was going to see. So I was excited and nervous and hopeful that it was going to be nice, and it sure is.
She's an absolute awe. Lisa, what do you think of your new log retreat?
It's fantastic. I love it. Finally, a room that's finished.
I know how much you guys love the log cabin, so I just felt it was necessary to kind of start from scratch with the logs. Put some pine on the ceiling, because we know Gary loves pine, as we've seen.
I do.
I love it. It's beautiful. Love the rug, too. It's great.
Dartboard,
Yep.
be a nice thing to put, you know.
We can
sit
stand
down,
him
play
in
some
front of
dart.
it.
At least I want to put my head on the dartboard.
He made the backdrop for that out of some old barn boards that were laying around the property. We felt it was necessary to keep a lot of the history of the property here.
yeah.
So all the items that are around here are like hand-selected from your property.
One thing I really love is that you've used some of the items that we found in the home. It's like a log cabin, just like it is, you know, like it's just continuation of the main building.
The table,
That's
we're
beautiful.
so proud
amazing.
of this. That's that old workbench that was sitting here.
Yeah, and I was going to throw it out.
Anthony did a stand-up job bringing that back and making it feel like it's a pub-style table.
Those are those whole old handmade nails from
Yes.
the barn, and that's for good luck.
Well, apparently you guys have had some pretty good luck around here, so how fitting is that?
That's a great idea.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gary gave it his all because he knew how important it was for you to have this room.
Fantastic experience. It's amazing. It's a lot of work in a couple of days.
It's not his timeout room anymore. You know
No,
that, eh?
no.
It's my room now.
That's kind of what. But you know what? Gary's got his side of the room where he can hang out and do his beer drinking. And then you got your side, nice and cozy. And if you guys want to meet in the middle and play some darts, well, hey.
I think it's been a great experience. It's really given us now some encouragement to go ahead and do another room and maybe get this thing finished in the next 4 years.
He's a great guy, and we had a ton of laughs. And the stories never end.